Greetings. It is November the 9th, 2015, and for the first time since the second week of August, I'm actually outside working. I want to thank you guys so much for your comments. I mean, it's just very, very empowering and encouraging. Thank you very much. I really, really needed that. So not doing much today. I've cleaned off some leaves down there and went back and unscrewed some of the face screws that I used to lay up the final piece of Doug fir to the composite beam for the Kilson. And after 3 months, wouldn't you know, they came right out. So, tried and true. If you're doing a temporary layup using epoxy, you can use regular drywall screws to temporarily hold something in place until the epoxy hardens. And even after that, because I was really expecting to have to come out here with a torch to heat these screws up to get them out, but nope, they came right out. So that's a good thing. And actually, after 3 months of sitting, the beam doesn't look too bad. It's got a few weather stains on it. I don't think we can see too much of it, but it still looks pretty good. The top part that I thought might swell hasn't. I guess because it's thoroughly wetted out with epoxy, and most of that gets trimmed back anyway. I cut about a half to 3/4 of an inch off of each side. You know, that's what you do when you lay up something composite. You have to shape it still, because wood is wood. It's imperfect, and with something this big, I'd have been forever. Well, I'm already gonna be forever, but super forever trying to get it perfect. And so I've just got to go finish sweeping some leaves, then I'm going to strategize. I think I was telling some of you about, or mentioning that I had a plan of how I'm going to build this boat, and I guess I will reveal it. What I'm going to do right here, this work area it's pretty level. It's where I built my tender last year. It's a 10-foot pram bow sailing dinghy. And I enclosed it in a tent, one of those temporary utility or garden tents or camping tents or shelters, whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to get a big one of those, drape plastic around it, and just put some heat in it. And what I'm going to do over the winter, I'm going to work on my my frames, the frames for the boat. Initially, by now, I thought I would have probably a third of them already built and attached to the boat. I wanted to build and attach at the same time. But necessity being the mother of invention, I'm going to build them and attach them in the spring. So hopefully, if the winter's not too bad, and which is not usually too bad here in Maryland. I mean, it's usually, you know, a 40-degree day typically in the winter, except maybe when we get real deep cold spells where the temperature's below freezing. But if I can get a daytime temperature of 40, you know, throw a little heat in there, get it up to 50, then I could use the epoxy. And it's not much epoxy being used to build the frames. It's at the joints. I think it's called a kerf. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll have to go into detail on another video about that. But I just wanted to show you I'm being a man of my word, and it's back to building boats. So again, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Until next time, which should be more often now. Peace and blessings. Oh, also, shout out, big up to the Sailing Road. I've been listening to them while working on the boat today, episode number 8. So for those of you out there that may not have heard of them, please check out the Sailing Road. I think that's RODE. Steve, got your message. Thank you very much, buddy. All right, again, till next time. Peace and blessings.